Well, hey guys, welcome back to a pretty exciting episode, although you guys might not like it, but I'm excited.
We've been shopping. You might have noticed in a few of our recent videos, the workshop is just getting messier and messier, which isn't ideal. So we've hopefully come to a bit of a solution.
Yeah, somebody actually pointed out, like when I was pulling my second N54 apart, I'm like crawling around on the floor, there's just no space. And as we add tools to our collection, we've got nowhere to put it. In fact, we better just show you our tool setup, because I used to think it was the coolest thing in the world. No, we didn't buy this toolbox, we sort of stole it from work a little while ago. But it's an SP Tools Sumo box, which has all these really nice sections for the SP tools, but then when you add another tool, there's nowhere to put it. This top section, even that, we've got things in there that shouldn't be in there, and it's all just getting a bit messy.
Everything just becomes a pile of lots of different stuff, so nothing's organised really.
Yeah, we don't have enough space for the tools, and we've ended up with boxes like this, so it's just things that you don't want to leave on the floor. They haven't got anywhere to do it. You've probably worked it out. We've bought some toolboxes. Now, we really wanted to thank you guys for this, because it's the YouTube money.
Yeah, and a big part of it has been the what do I call it? The membership area, and that's really helped. And even things like the shirts, people have been buying apparel recently. It's really helped us. We literally use that money to hopefully sort out our storage issues.
Yeah. Now we've gone over the top with these toolboxes. I think we just need to get on with it and show them what they are.
Well, they're still in the van at the moment, so we're probably going to need all of our hands and feet to pull them out. So maybe we do that, and then.
Yeah, these are the two big suckers here. Now this one come up on sale at a local auto parts store yesterday. So that was, I think it was about $400. But the daddy, this thing, the toolbox that weighs 180 kilos is what I'm super excited about. And that was quite expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. All right, let's get it out of the van.
Let's do it.
Well, we got it out, Dave.
Yeah.
It's massive even when it's not assembled.
It's 200 kilos. It's
harder than I thought it was going to be. So we've got it on a trolley and a jack, or a dolly and a jack. I guess we need to get the cardboard off and see if we can get some wheels on.
Yeah, put some casters on it. That'll make life a bit easier, I reckon.
Alright, so we've got the cardboard off. Top cabinet section. It weighs so much more. This is a cheap Chinese tool chest.
Look at that. So it's a two-piece ensemble with these cabinets that sit quite high.
Yeah.
Must be locked.
It is. Red.
So the keys must be.
Instructions.
There was a box.
Lift that on.
I kind of want to see in the drawers. Hi, here you go.
Key.
Oh, heaps of stuff. So, yep, there you go. Cool. So, wheels.
Oh, no.
No!
Reposition. Okay, we got the box out, the handles, and we have an operation manual.
Oh, I just read that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I think we're good.
We should be good. I mean, we've done rod bearings on an S62. This should be.
So what's a toolbox? Mag wheels.
How monstrous.
Even they're pretty heavy, hey? I haven't seen a toolbox with
wheels that big.
Alloy wheels before. Look at that.
Bearings feel alright?
Yeah, feel good.
Alright, so we'll get them bolted on, which I assume is what's.
Yeah, there's none in here.
Those bolts. The black bolt must be for the handles, and the silver bolts for the wheels.
Cool.
Alright, we'll get it bolted on and
then get it mobile.
Go from there. I can't remember how heavy it is.
Okay, to get it mobile, I need to put the caster wheels on the bottom, but it is still, even with the top section off and just the base like that, it's still quite heavy. So I'm going to not lose those, and I'm going to put the handles on either end, and that'll just help us lay it down onto the cardboard so we can get to the bottom and put the caster wheels on, and then start assembling it properly. And once it's together, you'll see how big it is. It's pretty good. So let's do it.
So I've got both handles on. I think actually, yeah, we'll lift this end up first. Sweet. And that'll let us get to the wheel mounts. So, just a quick update guys, we've got the wheels on, anti-rolls. One thing we've noticed with the box, and I'm assuming like the snap-on ones wouldn't do this, but can you hear it rattling?
Anytime you touch it, it rattles, keeps tingling away.
And it's, you can't see it, but it's the lock mechanism, which is just up under here. Quality. That's what you get when you pay the big dollars.
I don't know if we mentioned it in the intro, but it's basically a copy of like branded toolboxes, and this was the typical 0 to 60 fashion. This was the cheapest one that we could find, just a no-name brand, straight from the Chinese importer. So it was. We went and had a look at it before purchasing it, and the quality does seem decent. But yeah, things like that rattling and stuff, obviously you probably wouldn't get that on a
snap-on.
Yeah.
Probably not. Well, from this point, this package here is what mounts all the back section. So we'll get these rails bolted on.
There's the bolts. Cool.
And you guys will see a time lapse. So the whole rear section, hopefully the camera picks it up, but they've got these teardrop style holes that you've got your bolts through. Yeah, it's all pretty straightforward. I'm going to get all the bolts put into the cupboards because this is going to be the only tricky one, lifting it up into those holes. So that one's assembled, Dave.
Not too bad, and it looks nice, doesn't it?
It looks nice.
Looks pretty.
I gotta say, the fittings are terrible. Some of the worst screws and bolts I've ever used.
It felt like they were cross-threading, even though they weren't.
It's solid enough.
There's even this thing. It's the way it's mounted, just on those 4 brackets, and there was actually a fair bit of weight in that. It actually feels quite sturdy.
The problem with it is the rattle.
That's incredible. It's worse than if the drawers just had like triangles just dangling in them.
Yeah, it's the locking mechanism. If you lock it and pull on a door, it doesn't rattle, but I think we're gonna have to try and
bend something.
Yeah, put something in there to make it not rattle, because every time you touch it, that's too much.
All in all, I'm pretty stoked for that. I mean, that looks awesome. We've got heaps of storage in the 3 bays of drawers, and look, we've still got this one to go as well.
Yeah, and that's it. The reality is we need to start adding more specialty tools to be able to do more types of work on the cars, and at least we're putting them in nice places.
Can pull the shelves out if we've got something a bit bigger to go in the top cup cubbies. So, should we assemble?
It looks very professional.
Looks awesome. Should we assemble it? I don't think this was going to need much assembly, to be honest.
I hope to God it's just a matter of taking the box off.
Taking the box off. Let's give it a try. Ta-da! Yeah, that was way better.
Done.
Wow, that looks nice, hey? That looks nicer than the no-name.
So we've been looking at I think we saw those first time on eBay, the big cupboard things. And we thought we'll get one of them just because they've got the most amount of drawer storage we can get, and then we'll get a workbench. And all the workbenches we looked at were sort of $300 to $600 for a decent size, strongish workbench you could put a vise on. And then yesterday these popped up on sale for $400 or $420 for a toolbox with something we can use as a workbench in the meantime and get more storage out of it. So that's why we ended up with this one as well.
Yeah, this was actually, the price for this was fantastic. The only thing, anything close to it was a lot more expensive.
They've got latches.
No, we're good.
Drawers feel quite good.
Yeah. And it looks nice. I don't want to
Scratch it.
Yeah. It looks like a kitchen top.
It does. Well, I guess we need to work out where we're going to position it.
Yeah, and then we can start organising all of our shelves and all of our old crap a bit better.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different video, but we thought we'd show you what we're spending the money on that we're getting from the YouTube, and it's purely to make making the videos easier, and I guess just make working on the cars easier as well.
It was that on one of my E39 videos, there was one point because it had parts all over the shed, plus all the other stuff in the shed, plus there's not much space, and it looked terrible, and yeah, somebody commented on it. So yeah, we are doing something about it. We're tidying it up, getting organised.
And yeah, like I said, we want to get into more complex work, like doing the engines on the M54. It's not something we've ever done before. So we're going to be adding equipment to our arsenal of tools, and this is the first part of it. Somewhere to put them.
So I reckon we'll do some shuffling.
We'll do some shuffling, but I think that's enough for the video today. Look, guys, I hope we didn't bore you too much with this one, but this is something we were quite excited in, buying our first toolboxes that we've had to pay for.
And it is a direct, yeah, again, it is a direct result from the YouTube memberships and the apparel and just the ad revenue. So thank you very much for everybody that watches and subscribes and obviously buys shirts. And
the guys that comment, the likes, everything helps. And we're really enjoying it. We're really looking forward to getting our 2 cars on the road. Your car's off to the panel shop tomorrow.
It's actually, all of a sudden it feels like we're making some serious progress on it, even though both your engines are down on compression. Yep. It still feels, as we've already, we ripped that one out pretty quickly. You're into that one already, working out a plan for that. So I think we'll start making a lot of progress quickly.
Yeah, we'll have the head off that tomorrow and
see what's going on.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's all fun. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate the support. We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.